Hi, I'm Lino from upstairs on the square. Today I'm going to make a martini. Not the fancy pink martinis that are great too, I love those, but the traditional martini that has been around for probably 150 years now. A lot of people claim to have invented the martini. One of them was Jerry Thomas. A lot of people attribute the martini to him, but there are records that the martini was made before him. There are several schools, the British claim to have invented it, the Italians do too. The West Coast version of it is probably the most credible of all, but there's also a New York story of the martini. In any case, nobody knows who invented it. It's a great drink, and we're going to start with a little gin. In the beginning, the martini was probably 50-50, vermouth and gin. Nowadays, a lot of people forgo the vermouth altogether, and there's also a vodka martini now that, for the most part, doesn't use vermouth. Here at Upstairs, I tried to do 7-to-1 gin to vermouth, but if you ask otherwise, of course, we'll make it. There's also the controversy of whether you should stir or shake a martini. At Upstairs, we try to stir it all the time, unless you ask for a shaken, which is fine. The difference is, when you shake a martini, you put a lot of pieces of ice in it and air bubbles. It comes out, it's pretty much a completely different drink when it comes out. Martini should be silky, it should be a little more viscous than something like a Cosmo, for instance, and that's why we stir it here. When you stir a drink, you probably don't want to mess with the ice too much, because then you get the little pieces of broken ice in the drink that you probably don't want. And you want to serve it in a glass that's been chilled. You don't want to fill it up too close to the top, because you don't want anybody to spill their martinis. A lot of people like it with olives. Some people like it with a twist. Cocktail onions can be used too. Those are called Gibsons. We're going to do a twist here. The whole point of a twist is to get the oils that are in the skin of the lemon. If you pre-make your twists, they're fine, but you lose a little bit of the oil when you make them ahead of time. It's better to do it on the spot. And there you go, we have a martini.